Did you know this SAT tip?
Let's take a look at question 14 from the May 2022 test. So here we have a word problem, so let's read through it. It says, Kiara uses her propane grill for an average of 11 hours each week. Her grill can run an average of 18 hours per 20-pound tank. Kiara would like to reduce her weekly expenditure on propane by $5. Assuming propane costs $16 per 20-pound tank, which equation can Kiara use to determine how many fewer hours each she should use her grill each week? So here we have a word problem, kind of a lot of going on. So a lot of the times you want to be on the lookout for words that you could turn into math. And some of those words in here are these per in two of the highlighted parts. And per is always talking about division, or it's talking about a rate. So let's see if we can write these highlighted parts as ratios. So the first one is 18 hours per 20-pound tank. I can write that as 18 hours per 20 pounds. And another rate that I have is $16 per 20-pound tank. So I'm going to write it this way. 20 pounds is going to cost you $16. And now looking at these two rates next to each other, you might notice that I can actually turn this into one combined rate of 18 hours per $16. And it makes sense when you think about it. 18 hours is using the full tank, and the full tank is going to cost $16. So we can say that with $16, you can get 18 hours of gas. So now we can use this rate that we have to actually solve the problem. It's asking for how many fewer hours Kiara should use the propane to save $5. So really it's saying, or we can reword it in a way where we're kind of thinking how many hours of gas we can get with $5. So let's write that as a rate as well. So I can write H hours for $5, and these two rates have to be equal to each other. So now we have a proportion where we can cross multiply. So let's do that. Get 16H is equal to 18 times 5. We divide by 18 to get it look like some of the answer choices. 16 divided by 18 times H is equal to 5. And now you can see that the correct answer should be D.